like you're... This is an underdog matchup.
What, for Alpha Dash?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
for Ices.
We, and that should mean everyone listening to this, is rooting for Alpha Dash.
Yeah.
Despite any feelings you have about the character, the person, anything. This matchup is so
Unless you're
bad.
just a Fout NL fan.
Yeah,
You can
okay.
be Fout NL.
Yeah, if Fout NL's like your son.
Yeah.
First of all, welcome to the stream.
Great to have you.
Yeah, great to have you. Like, but yeah, I think it's a matchup that invites underdog dynamics immediately. Yeah. So can you let me know a bit, like, how are turnips in this matchup? Like, if you're from the Ice Climbers' perspective, do turnips feel particularly like annoying?
Do not fear turnips.
Okay.
I fear no turnips.
They're not like a massive like part of the matchup. They're just like chip damage, basically.
Yeah,
Right.
and I feel like I think Ices have a good throw. So it's like, you know how like Marth finds himself holding a turnip and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
my options are worse.
Yeah, because his Marth like item throw animations are really
Yeah.
slow. Yeah.
Like I think if Ices could block turnips, that would be pretty good for them. 'Cause their throw is good, and there's two of them.
Yeah,
so you
true.
could throw with, like, you could short hop, like back air with Nana and throw with Popo, and then you've got a decent going and a hitbox coming all the way. So it's like, genuinely, it's pretty good. Also,
Amazing shot by Alpha Dash. I love that. That was so clean. He did like a short hop back air to the right of the platform to be like, oh, I'm guarding the space. Psych! Boof. And then went to the left side of the platform, up smash the call out. So good.
that was pretty good.
Oh, brilliant.
Nice.
Did a ton of
in.
Yes. Honestly, take your percent in this stage.
Yeah.
Why not? It's like just hitting the Peach with Squall and getting punished is like a pretty decent trade if you're so pro, right? Just getting your 8 and getting nailed or something.
Yeah. I think recovering against Peach is incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
And if you're seeing them throwing turnips, you should be a little relieved because then they're not edge guarding properly.
Because they're not doing like the simple.
Yeah.
All right, has Alpha Dash got these? Yes, good start. Okay.
So we start. That makes sense.
Yeah,
He had very little room to play with.
Yeah, there was not much landing strip left to finish the handoffs. So how is the like frame window on Peach handoff-wise? Is it difficult? Great option.
It's easy, actually. It's one of the easier in the game.
Okay.
Which is great to hear.
Because for people that don't know, this is something I've learned over the weekend, which has been great. The actual frames you have to re-grab, good back air as well, depend on the character, and the leniency of the frame windows is really significant.
Yes.
So like, for instance, doing it on like Pikachu or Sheik is like almost 3 times as easy as doing it to like Marth.
Yeah. I think this was, like we were looking at a doc shared in Nikki's Discord. I think it's by Nopia.
Yeah.
Or it might be a collaborative effort from the both, from Nikki and Nopia. But yes, it's a good resource if you're a climber. But like that, like to me, that's overcomplicating. Because you can just try and level yourself with ice climbers.
Be at the same
your
height.
turnip can do nothing. Because they could grab your turnip.
Yeah.
And then throw it back at you, and so you've given them a way back. Whereas if you just wait and hit them, that's so much trickier for ice climbers.
Also, something that, because item grabbing, this is gonna make me sound old. I feel like is a really like old melee player thing to think about. I feel like nowadays modern meta is like just Peach, whereas like Alpha Dash, low key, I don't know exactly how long he's been playing, but he was like a really established figure by the time I joined, and I joined in 2015. So he genuinely may have played in tournaments with items
I'm
on.
pretty sure that that's true. I didn't think of it like that.
Not that that would carry over.
AD
but
has been, he was like Ruff's original training partner, right?
Yep.
So it's like,
the legend himself,
yeah.
the OOC.
They don't get more OG.
Great. That should be a kill. I think he got like a tiny, tiny bit of charge, and it made a difference.
Yeah.
Because 104 didn't kill up smash
This is
early.
looking really good.
Yeah, Alpha Dash is just playing solid, actually, and the
Alpha Dash-
punishes are good.
Yeah, and I think Fout is playing quite aggressive.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I think makes it harder.
Agreed. So here's see, Alpha Dash was going again for that score damage, right? Being like, you know what, I'll take my 10.
I might be overlooking like what happened with Nana just then, but that doesn't strike me with confidence that like Nana was completely dead if if Fout were to aerial sooner.
Yeah.
But I think Fout was thinking about killing Nana. You don't need to. You just need to make sure you've got her in tumble.
Yeah.
Or things like that. You got them separated. Nana's going 100% to run towards Popo. So if you down smash, you guaranteed hit Nana.
Yeah, and it'll extend the hitboxes, make it last longer.
Yeah.
Just
It's hard for Ices to punish down smash.
Yeah.
So like you should absolutely take a potential of getting hit and guarantee kill Nana.
yeah. One thing I want to point out as well that's a bit more like fundamental about the matchup. You see Peach's abuse forward air in this matchup. The reason why is because it has such low knockdown percent. Like Ices can be 0,
Nana's dead.
Nana is dead, and it will knock down. This is an up smash opportunity.
Could be.
Could have been, yeah.
This is still like, this is very doable. This is going to be about, does Fout know their float heights well enough that they can float over up smash?
Yeah. Oh, that was good. That was good. He's like, you know what? I don't think you're fully comfortable here. So, and Fout jab to be like, oh, this might pop up and we can keep going.
Yeah, that was it was one of those things where it's like, probably shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like, if Fout jabbed, or it did 2 jabs, I don't think Ices could have done anything. But good, like, just reactions to after that, just be like,
Yeah.
I might as well down smash because I'm either going to get hit again, and I'm getting hit again,
Yep.
or nothing's going to happen and a down smash is going to come out.
Exactly.
So
Oh,
it's just good
just
coverage.
to finish the thought as well. So about Peach forward air. The fact that it knocks down basically from 0, right? So you have to tech. Nana always misses techs. So if you forward air with Peach and it hits both the climbers, or maybe it hits the shield of Popo but hits Nana, she's knocked down and you can just do it again and again and again.
Yeah.
And then she's just gone and she'll never tech it. So it's just this unholy matrimony of like the perfect move for this matchup.
I'm a little concerned immediately watching Fout seemingly like they're trying to be defensive and campy, jumping to the top platform, but that's not where you want to be as Peach.
Yeah.
Like that's, you're not threatening anything, you can't get down fast enough. And the thing that's scary about Peach is like floating over above all of Icy's moves and being able to, you know, like hard punish.
She's there and she's just gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Basically, as
Like-
opposed to like, oh, I can't get to Peach. That's not as annoying. That's kind of a Jigglypuff angle.
Yes. And I mean, like, you know, I guess if you got the soft it's fine. But like, if your choices are to be on the top platform or float above Icy's, you know, up air height,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you want to be that little bit closer? Because if Icy's do something bad, you can actually react and kill them for it.
Ooh, missing the refresh. It's a shame. So Nana 100% dies, as opposed to it being kind of a mix-up, right?
Yeah. I feel like AD's gotten a lot tighter as well.
Yeah, like his gameplay looks sharp. It's good.
Yeah. I remember watching him like a few years ago at an event, and like his options off grab just felt like he was dropping them a lot. Like it felt like kind of a joke that he would drop like his grab combos, but actually I don't think he's dropped any yet. Like he hasn't fully extended anything. We haven't seen any like 0 to deaths.
No, but he got a pretty decent handoff and ran out of runway, and I had decent confidence it
Yeah.
could have continued.
And every like when he, but he made the right decision off it. He didn't drop
Yeah.
anything. He was like, I don't have runway. I'm going to turn this into just some meat hits.
Yeah, Alpha Dash definitely has solid fundamentals as well,
Yeah.
like, obviously. One thing as well that I saw before I just want to mention,
Yeah.
about turnips not being great. Squall literally clanked with a turnip just then.
Yeah.
So there's also an element of like RNG to it. There, it hit him, it killed, cool. But
Yeah.
there was one we threw it up, and because the hitbox neutralized the turnip, he went through it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well that was a waste. You could have positioned yourself like more effectively, perhaps.
That could have been a Nana kill just then. Or at least a
AD.
big threat.
I think AD interrupted that decently well with the down air. Right?
It was the choice of down air that took too long. Like it was, like Fout down air Nana instead of just like nair, carry off, nair.
Yes.
And
okay.
at 130%, just kill Nana.
Yeah.
Take the potential trade. Like being off stage obviously risky, but if you can get Nana,
Yeah.
then you're fine.
Because, albeit she has a quite easy, like, that's a big miss. But
Nair would have completely killed. And I do wonder if that's because I was like playing with Nep earlier and Nep didn't seem to know didn't know if Nana has double jumped and you hit them with any move, like almost any move, as long as it sends them into tumble, Nana is completely dead. She
Yeah.
can't do anything, you can't go and save her.
It's why even like get up attack works, because
Yeah.
it will just send her off.
Yeah.
Which is quite a common Icy's like edge guard if you split them up.
Yeah, you could really see like when someone's comfortable versus Icy's when they just like know to just be like, I am going to risk my life to get a single hit versus Nana when she's on stage. Because Icy's have like not a great, like they're not good at edge guarding.
Oh my god, he's like, come in! I will not tell you again, miss.
Also,
As he walks over slowly. Sorry.
AD is so good at keeping his Soko alive.
Yeah.
I
Because
feel
even
like,
then, that was a damn good try. If
Yeah.
he gets ledge there, amazing.
I feel like it's kind of like I feel like defensively, AD's Soko is so much better than mine.
Wow.
He just lives. Like I feel like my Soko it can make moves happen and I can get away with things or I can get long strings that I'm not used to seeing from Alpha Dash. But he does just live longer and just find these like great spots.
Speaking of great spot,
That was a jump.
that was a good Nana kill.
Grab the turnip. Grab the turnip. Soko starts squat hammering. Should be a very simple situation for Peach, but the turnip like actually is harmful. So even if you hit Popo, you're giving them like a better chance of coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's better, I think, what Fout did there. Like just kind of coming out to the Soko and
Yes.
coming back.
Yeah.
This is a much different game.
I feel like it's one of those, you know, the phrase of like, only when you're good enough, like, only when you're like incredible should you break rules. Like,
Yeah.
you follow this rule to the T until you're good enough to understand when to break it.
Yeah.
I would say that to Peaches, don't grab turnip when edge guarding. If you're really, really good, you could probably use that time, and obviously you don't have to.
And
like,
there'll be some sort of
commit
mix-up
to it.
maybe going on.
Yeah, and you could argue mental stack and all those things. There's value in it, but it's just 9 times out of 10, just threatening with your aerials. It's just so much better.
It says a lot about the personality and makeup of the commentary block that even though Fout is 3 stocks up when he lost the last game, we're talking about the fact he shouldn't throw turnips.
Yeah.
But another good example of it though there. To be
Yeah.
fair, this game will be done.
For sure. Yeah.
And it doesn't even do that much. Nana was, Pub was at like 100%. Him with a turnip, he went like a character with.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
Okay.
nice. This is nice
Now I'm gonna-
confirmation that they can't hear us, by the way.
Yes.
Because I feel like Fout would have stopped picking up turnips,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah. And it's very hard for me to watch ICs and not pay more attention to like,
Yeah.
what the opponent's
But-
not doing.
We kind of set it up that way, though.
I see that
It's an
strongly.
underdog matchup. Icy's
Yes.
conventionally struggle. Peach's basic options are really good, but not to say unwinnable, but harder.
Yeah.
And Alpha Dash is definitely put enough on the table that there really is something here.
I
Great
agree
stage.
with this, well, I agree with this stage, but we're in a world where things change, and I find that scary. I love the fair choice. actually.
We're in a mode that a certain legal team somewhere in an undisclosed location really loves.
I think it's Genesis
Perhaps.
practice.
Yeah, I mean, it makes
Yeah.
sense, because that will be the rule set for Genesis 12, which this is a qualifier for.
Scary.
This is great. Focus on Nana. Nana had weird drift. I'll give him that.
Nana, I did with strange drift. I think it's consistent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just because it's strange, it doesn't mean it's like impossible to foresee. But.
Yeah.
Oh, if Alpha Dash reacted to that, yeah. Back air, potentially.
Did.
Nice. I think just getting an air out there was huge, even if it was, wrong way.
Yeah. I think Alpha Dash could have beaten this kid ledge. I think he had to squat though.
Yeah. By the way, that's another great example of turnips not really doing much. I mean, I guess they are literally free, and if you get a stitch as well, like...
Yeah, they're free until you throw one at an ice climber, the ice climber catches it and then grabs ledge, and because there was a turnip there, in your mind, you've covered that space.
Yeah.
And now you've got, the climber on the ledge with a turnip in hand, and they're actually pretty good.
There's something to be said, though, that Alpha Dash hasn't demonstrated that he's going to do that.
This is true. This is true. But also, I don't even think it helps you edge guard.
No.
So that's where I'm like, it's not great, because if you hit it, I think you've made the edge guard harder.
Yeah.
Yes.
Foul's finding these really
Yeah.
good spacings now to be in. like that sort of like just above them height,
Yeah.
where you're like, if I do down air here, I can just do that on your shield as well.
That was a beautiful just
Great kill. Good kill. Good
I
kill.
do feel like I just think versus Ices is generally not great to go into the platform.
Yeah.
Because they can just cover so much space with their down smash.
It's a double jump and an air dodge to then get punished missing the platform. So
I'm pretty sure Peach is up here with kill.
Up air. Yeah,
Yeah,
it would.
there's been a few like nairs that I thought should be up this.
So yeah, the mission here, if you're Sopo, if you get like 35% here, I think that's solid.
Yeah.
You could obviously go for a little bit more, but I think that would be a nice round number to get Peach out some weird like ET crouch cancel, ASDI down freebies.
You see what I mean by AD sort of like patience with Sopo?
Yeah, it's
If
really
this were me, there'd be like 100 up airs that
You
would be
approach-
tempted to come out.
You approach 5 times, one of them hits, but then
Yeah.
you died.
Like I might have got a hit, but you know, I'm dead by now.
The AD's like, if this,
or they're dead. Probably. me.
AD's like, if this game goes, you know, 150 minutes,
Yeah.
then I'm good. Even then, that jump, that little short hop he did forward, I don't think was the plan. Oh, Pokemon Stadium, another victim. Took Fout out of the float because he was trying to float back, but because he floated so low, that little lip underneath the windmill re-grounded Fout,
Yeah.
which is tough. Okay. Yeah, wow. No hits have happened for about a minute.
Yeah. I'm also like really happy to see Fout respect this Sopo immensely.
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, he's playing with a lead at the moment, right?
Yeah. But
Like-
I feel like some people see Sopo and they're like, just rush
True.
that thing off the screen.
Yeah, Sopo has actually fantastic neutral as a character. Like, fantastic movement, decent tools, and
It's-
smash
it's-
attacks that can do quite a bit.
Totally fine. If like he's got like Sopo has good tools, like good sort of defensive get off tools. Has a very linear approach.
Yeah.
So it's like you can force Sopo to just be like, yeah, you can only approach in one very specific way, and I'm going to cover that option.
Yep.
But you have to play like a maniac to get past it. This could be a like
time
one
out.
sick grab.
By the way,
This could also time out.
which not too surprising.
Alvanesh does not grab any times. Maybe most of my ramble of this commentary is not actually that relevant. But
Oh, really good recognition to Nair when Foul's in the middle.
yeah, I would have liked Fout to just continue down that path.
Whoa! Sorry, sometimes the down smash really does get me. God, he went so fast. And also incredibly necessary,
Yeah.
because it really felt like some of the pressure that's helpful in, you know, melee deflated there. And it was like, oh, the Ices are going to slowly get choked out by Peach. Pause for effect. Okay. It's interesting. I feel like when AD has his climbers at like a high percent, he almost plays them kind of like Sopo, where he holds his space. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, Nana will not save you here, because she's 2 away from the last point, I think, or something like that.
This is doable.
Yeah, especially.
Gravitas,
Oh
gravitas.
my goodness.
See, it's good, right?
Imagine
Like,
the
that's just
20%.
quick.
Oh my god, Unhaven fans so vindicated right now.
Yay.
I think especially in a hard matchup, you need to explore all your tools.
Peach started this at like what, like 40?
Yeah. And it all
Looks
started
like
because
an
of
insane
turning.
mountain. Yeah, and then turnips.
That dash attack was insanely risky. Lucky's roll.
Good, really good ice blocks as well.
Yep. They're like that really cool height that you can jump at.
Yeah.
Oh, you need her.
And if your opponent shields them as they fall on your head, they'll just bounce on top of the shield.
Yeah. That's a good example of using the 2 big moves.
Yeah.
This is a mountain.
Yeah.
0% Peach versus a Sopo. But doable. But God, it's gonna take some work.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Windmill coming out.
An anti-victim of Pokemon Stadium. This Nana should not be alive, maybe. Yeah, I think like this doesn't feel doable until AD finds maybe 35-40% of like actually randomly good damage.
Yeah, and Fout's playing this properly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's enough time with how Fout's playing
Yep.
for the percent to climb up.
He needs to get gimped. Yeah, no, you can tell by how he's playing. The timer is now moved up the list of priorities in his mind
Yeah.
so clearly, and Alpha Dash, I think, is the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking like a really, really disgusting option.
Yeah, that was a good, like, I like that little moment at the end. It was just like AD was applying the pressure, got like a strong hit.